And a big breakthrough in the Red Fort bomb blast case by the NIA. The NIA has put out information that they have arrested the associate of the suicide attacker, the man who blew up the car. This marks the first arrest in the Red Fort blast case after and somebody so close. Remember, this is after the blast took place. Earlier, other members of this module had been arrested. Now, the latest person to be arrested is Amir Rashid Ali, in whose name the car was used in the attack by Dr. Umar Un Nabi. So that is who has been arrested by the NIA. He is a resident of Pulwama. Remember, many of those accused are associated with Jammu and Kashmir. Let's go across to Aditya Raj Call for more on this. And Aditya, what is the latest you can share with us? What is the NIA saying? This is another arrest they've made, and that to a close aide of Dr. Umar, someone in whose name the car had been bought.
Well, that's right, Gargi. This is the first major arrest in the Red Fort Delhi bombing case, in which 13 people were killed and more than 30 were injured. This is Amir Rashid Ali. You'd remember that NDTV was the first to break this story on Tuesday with a photograph of Amir Rashid Ali. At that time, the J&K police and the Haryana police with the Delhi police special cell were investigating this particular case. The I-20 car, which was used for the suicide bombing outside the Red Fort, was owned by Amir Rashid Ali. Now, there was a sequence that was created, to really perhaps, try to make the police run from pillar to post to investigate this case, because originally the car was owned by somebody called Salman. It was given to another person, and that another person then gave the car to Amir Rashid Ali. Amir further gave the car to Tariq, and Tariq finally gave it to Umar Un Nabi. So Umar Un Nabi is the suicide bomber who is the key, who's the mastermind, who's the most radical element in this entire investigation. What the police has found out so far in the interrogation and the investigation is that this particular person, Amir Rashid Ali, was from Sambura in Pampore, and he was constantly in touch with Umar Un Nabi as well, who is from Pulwama. And this entire conspiracy was hatched together between them. Remember, earlier the J&K police and the SIA had also interrogated Amir Rashid Ali and two others, Tariq as well as Umar, in this particular case. So it comes as a major breakthrough in this entire investigation. First major arrest by the National Investigative Agency in this particular case, even as more than 70 people till now have been questioned in this particular case. This comes as a major breakthrough as NIA makes headway on this entire Jaish conspiracy. There has been, joint interrogation of several people that's underway in the Kashmir Valley. Both the NIA and the J&K police troops are together investigating this forward. Of course, separately, the J&K police, the Haryana police and the Delhi police special cell are also investigating the larger conspiracy behind this, the module that has been picked up. But at this hour, we are breaking details of the major arrest, Amir Rashid Ali, in this case, who owned the vehicle that exploded, the used by suicide bomber Umar outside the Red Fort on Monday evening. Now, Gargi, the major concern for the agencies now would be to bust the entire Jaish-e-Mohammed module also, and the biggest challenge would be to establish the Pakistan connection. Till now, the Pakistani handler has not been established till now. We do know that Muzaffar, who was key to it, has fled to Dubai, and it was perhaps Muzaffar who was in touch with the Pakistani handler. So that would be interesting to see how the technical evidence and the digital evidence is scanned and released before the courts. But as of now, the first major arrest has happened, and Amir Rashid Ali would perhaps now lead to further arrests in the next few days.
That's right, though already, several people are under arrest, isn't it, Aditya, who are part of this module. But post the blast, we do know that the police and the NIA have been speaking to so many people in Kashmir, in Delhi, in, other parts as well, whoever could be associated with these doctors. So many people have been questioned, even at the Al-Falah University, many people being questioned. But this being the first major arrest, though others too have been taken into custody and are being questioned.
That's right, Gargi. It's a very complex web of investigation that's happening at multiple levels. On the national level, the National Investigative Agency is particularly looking at the Delhi bomb blast and all the people associated with it, while the Jammu and Kashmir Police State Investigative Agency, as well as the Haryana Police, the Delhi Police Special Cell and the Crime Branch are looking at the overall investigation of the Jaish conspiracy, the Jaish doctors module, and also the role of the Al-Falah University. You rightly pointed out that various raids have taken place at the Al-Falah University headquarters, the group of companies, and they're trying to scan what happened really in the building number 17 and the room number 13 within the campus of the Al-Falah University. Various raids have taken place. A lot of diaries, a lot of technical evidence has also been taken into custody, and they're trying to study the travel pattern, trying to study the call logs, the data banks of all the accused who have been arrested or are being questioned right now. So in the coming days, we could see further arrests, but you would know that just a few days ago, the MHA had handed over the case to the National Investigative Agency of the Delhi bomb blast, and subsequently in Jammu and Kashmir also, from the Srinagar police, the case was transferred to the State Investigative Agency, which comes under the overall leadership of the J&K CID. Unfortunately, after the Delhi bomb blast, there's another incident that happened in Navgam using the same explosives. A deadly blast unfortunately took place, which was an accidental blast in which at least 9 people were killed and more than 30 were injured. Of course, as of now, the police are saying that it was not a terror attack. That is true. But still, lives have been lost, and it's a major embarrassment also that how could that really happen? There is a deadly cocktail of chemicals that was perhaps used, DATP, is what is being said, which just needs a little bit of heat in this entire exercise. We are being told that in Navgam incident, there was some kind of packaging that was taking place, and during that packaging, when the lark was being used to seal the packaging, that's when the blast really was triggered, unfortunately. But major development taking shape this evening, the National Investigative Agency issuing a public statement, a press release, in which they have confirmed that the first arrest has happened. Amir Rashid Ali has been in fact arrested. He was being questioned over the last few days to understand the web of the conspiracy of the Jaish-e-Mohammed's doctor module and what were they up to. In fact, we are also breaking here that one more car has also been recovered by the NIA. This car perhaps could have been used for another terror attack also. So very interesting, crucial and sensitive details coming out of the investigation of the NIA into the Delhi bombing case, the Delhi blast that has taken place. Apart from Amir Rashid Ali, another car being recovered, and more than 70 people have been questioned till now, both by the NIA and the Jammu and Kashmir police. So a lot of pace that is picking up, but Home Minister Amit Shah has been tracking the investigations and monitoring the investigation very closely. And as I said, there is in fact full freedom given to the agencies to investigate this and bring to justice the perpetrators.